Hey, how you doing? So the question is more of a logarithm. So the meaning of the log x and the base a. So then we have to pick one of these selections. Same with the question too. So before we get started, let me just introduce myself. My name is Hamish, but a lot of people like to call me 25 bacteria because most of people know me from music. So you can click the link below here. You can see my music, you know what I'm saying? But don't start with music phase. I got other people say, man, start to watch your music and then we get addicted to it, You know what I'm saying? So the mission here is about these. So get down with this and then you can click the link below. You can watch my music and subscribe here, okay? To this channel, to YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. Sometimes I don't post everything here. Okay, so just in case. Right, so now let me explain to you with the logarithm quick. So because it's not about only this question and answer, it's never be good look, okay? You wanna have a deep understanding of the question and how to approach and how to handle. So now logarithm. If somebody gives something like this, let's say log, you see in front of it, let's say there's an a and here there's a b. This we call it log a under base b. So b must be under a little bit. Log a under base b. So if you have it x log and then y, this should say log x under base y. If you have a log, let's say y and no base, let's say log t here, let's say for example, no base. So whenever you don't have a base, we say it's log under base 10 by nature. So this, if there's no log base, this let me say log t and then you put on 10, you write 10. You know what I'm saying? So just know that if there's no base, means base 10. So now I want to show you something called exponential rule, because with these two equations it's more of a exponential rule. Okay, so now what is exponential rule? Exponential rule. Okay, so exponential rule, if somebody give you, let's say log 2x and then equal to 0, let's say, solve the value of x. Okay, so first and foremost, when or how I'm gonna know that is something or logarithm exponential rule, or I have to apply exponential rule. You only apply exponential rule when you find you have a log on one side. Like you see here, you got two sides, this side of the equal sign and this side, but I only have a log on one side. Okay, so that's gotta be in your mind. When log is on one side, then I can apply exponential rule. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say, all right, so now how I'm going to apply exponential rule? You can only apply exponential rule if you have a base. Do you have a base here? Hell no, we don't have a base. So you're going to have to introduce a base. You know what I'm saying? It means the question is like that. There's no base. It's log 2x equal to 0. So they say solve the value of x. We don't have a base, and you cannot apply exponential rule if you don't have a base. So which base I'm going to introduce? Base 10. Why? Because we don't have a base. So let me introduce the base. I say log. This let me say log 2x and then base 10 equal to 0. Why I say base 10? Because we say when there's no base, it means base 10. So now let's apply exponential rule. To apply exponential rule, this is what you do. Push this to the right. To the right, I mean after equal sign. So this is going to become 10. This 10 is going to come here. And then when it comes here, it's going to push this to the top. So this one here is going to come here to the top. Like this is going to come and say, hey man, come on man, I'm coming to take over your place. And then it came and take over his place. Go up. Then it went up. You know what I'm saying? Then it went up. So this side here, we're only going to be left with 2x and log disappear. You know what I'm saying? The log disappear. So you see, it looked like exponential. That's why we call it what? Exponential rule. Exponential rule. Okay? So 2x equal 10 power 0. But mathematical, right? Whenever you have any number power 0 equal to 1, you all guys watching me here on the channel, right? If you put power 0 equal to 1, means if I have 3 m k 1 million power 0, all this stuff equal to 1. Oh, so now this 10 power 0 means equal to 1. So anything power 0 equal to 1. So that means, this 10 power 0 equal to 1, and then this on the left you have a 2x. So how are we going to get x here? Divide by 2 and divide by 2. This and this goes, so x equal to a half. Wow, so value of x equal to half. Or you can say 0.5. So that's how you do exponential. Let me do 2 more examples, then we go back to the question. Okay, so that's how you do exponential rule. So raise these, or let me just do here first. Okay, so somebody give, let's see, use our pen. Log x2 equal to -1. Let's say it's called the value of x. So how I'm going to get x here? Oh, we can use another letter. It's not necessarily must be 1. No, let me do this. Excuse me, sorry. Let me give you a challenge a little bit. Not challenge in the way. -1, no, let's say 4 equal to 2 log y 3. Okay, so we want to apply exponential rule. You see, so now I can apply exponential rule here. Why? Because log is on one side. When log is on one side, then apply exponential rule. Can I? Oh yeah, because one side. But according to the exponential rule, you don't need a number here when you apply exponential. This number gotta go face before you do anything. The number before log. So what we're gonna do? I'm gonna divide by 2. I'm gonna divide by 2 throughout. So this and 2 go. So here on the right, I'm left with log y under base 3, and then now 4 divided by 2 equal to 2. Oh, so this is what I got. Oh, I can apply exponential rule now. Why? Because I have a log one side, but at face it there was a number, so I didn't need a number before log that I have to divide by both sides. So now what we're gonna do? I'm gonna push this to this side. So it's gonna be, hey man, I need to take over your place. Ah man, come on, why you do that? No, I'm taking over. So this gonna be 3, and this means this 3 is gonna come here, and this is gonna go to the top. It's gonna be power 2, and then we're gonna be left with equal, and then this log falls away, fall out, and then we're left with y. So 3 squared equal to 9, so y equal to 9. Or you can switch, you say y equal to 9. So that's how you do exponential rule. You know what I'm saying? So now let's go to the question. Let me do one more example. Just a minute, let me go to the question. So now the more example. Okay. Excuse me. -1. Excuse me. Let's say -1 or -2 equal to -2 equal to -4. -4 equal to 2 log 3x let's say 2. Okay, so now can you apply exponential? Yes, we can apply. Why? Because the log is on one side of the equal sign. But first and foremost, I don't need this number. This number gotta go. So I gotta get rid of this 2. So what I'm gonna do? Divide by 2 and then divide by 2. This and this go. So now I'm left with -4 over 2 is -2 equal to log 3x under base 2. Can I apply exponential rule? Yes, it can. That's a proper one, you know. So what I'm gonna do? Push this to the left. So come here. I'm taking over, man. So this is gonna be 2, and this number is gonna go as a power -2, and then equal is gonna be log square away, and then left to 3x. You know what I'm saying? So now what I'm gonna do? I'll divide by 3 and 3. You know, you can put this in the calculator if you have a calculator. If you don't want to do that, you can say, oh, I can reciprocate. Reciprocate means this is gonna be right to 1. That's how you reciprocate over exactly the same number 2. Because you don't need it, your answer is the power of negative, or you can put in a calculator if you don't know how to reciprocate. I got some other video for reciprocation, it's just in case, you know. So I'm gonna say 1 over, I write the same under here, and then this side here is gonna be 3x. So this is gonna become positive. 1 over the same thing, but the only thing change you write this is it positive. That's how you reciprocate. Okay? So now it's gonna be 1 over 4 equal to 3x. So you need the value of x. So since you want x, means I don't need 3. So divide by 3, and also here divide by 3. So this and this cancel. So our x equal, so quarter divided by 3, 1 over 4 divided by 3. So this is like 3 over 1, because 3 over 1 is the same thing. So this is like 1 over 4 times, I'll flip it, 1 over 3. So this equal to 1 over 12. So our x equal to 1 over 12. So that's how you do exponential rule. You know what I'm saying? So now let's go and do this question here. So I'm gonna raise this and do a equation. So you see how easy it's gonna be. You can see this one already. Walk in the park easily. Okay, now let's start for the first question. You know what I'm saying? The first question is the meaning of log ax is. So these look like exponential, but it has to be when you say is. When you say 1 plus 1 is equal, means equal to something. So it's not going to make clear sense or talk about exponential if it's not equal to something. So now I'm going to just act like, okay, let's say log x on the base a, let's equal, okay, equal to my academy, which is 20. So let's say equal to m. Our academy, it's our academy, I can't say mine. I'm wrong, man, it's ours. Okay, so let's equal to m, so it make a lot of sense, or equal to n number. so I pick M. So it makes a lot of sense as exponential. Okay, so now what happened? Take to the right. So if you take to, it can be any letter. Take to the right means it's going to be equal to a power m, and here equal to x. So now it was logarithm, but it has become exponential. Can you see a power m? To get x, it must take a power m. Now let's come to the option here. They say to what power? So they want this equal to this. So because in this option here there was no clear sentence which make a sense when it's alone, that's why I had to introduce this one. Now let's come to the option here. To what power of a? To what power of a means we don't know. That's why I say it can be anything. What? To what power of a makes sense. To what? This a power of a can be raised to get x. It's true. To what power a power what? To get x. Yes. To what power of a means a power something can be raised, means can be here, raised here to get x. To get x is true. Option 1. So option 1. Let's check option B to see. To what power must x be raised? No, it's not true. X should not be raised to any power. Okay, you see, to what power must x be raised? No, x not raised to anything. To get a, not true. We don't get a. We say a power m, we get x. So option 1. Here they talk some nonsense, man. This is nonsense. To what power must a be raised to get 10? Man, come on, man. What are you talking about, man? To what power must x be raised to get 1 million? You see, sometimes in the options they just do it just to confuse you. You know, multiple choice. So option 1. You know what I'm saying? Option 1. Now let's go to the question number 2. Question number 2 is very more easy. It's actually just like what we did. So we saw. So let's say find the value for x whereby equals 2. Come on, man. It's a right exponent. So what I'm going to do, I'll push this to the right. So if I push to the right, it's going to be equal to x power 2, and here I'm going to be left with only 400. So the log disappear. Oh, so what I'm going to do now? Log is going to disappear. So I push this, became x squared, and then this 400. So how I'm going to get x here? So I'll square root both sides. So x squared equals 400. So I'm going to square root here, and then I'm going to square root here. You know what I'm saying? So these cancel. We get x equal, now square root of 400 equal to 20. 20 times 20 is 200. So option 2. So answer is option 2. 20. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, so that's how you solve the equation. It's your first time, man, just follow me on Instagram. Make sure you leave a comments, man. It's very, very important. Just don't be shy, you know, leave a comments. Okay, ask me an equation, whichever topic you want to make a video for. You know, you can ask me, brother and sister. Okay, and don't forget to watch my music, man. You know, and another thing, sometimes I don't post everything on YouTube, so just go to my Facebook page where you can see a lot of other questions like past papers. You know what I'm saying? Exam tag, exam preparation, and also my music. You know, and my musical Facebook, because I got academic Facebook and musical Facebook. So you can just go, you can check them all. You can check them all and see what I do. You know what I'm saying? So thanks a lot, man. Peace. I'm out.